So hey Khalid, I'm thinking about going to the movies later today. What do you want to go watch? I don't know, Ahmed. It looks like Hereditary might be good. I think we should watch The Nun instead. Hey, how about we watch both?
2 hours later.
Wow, that movie was so long and it was so bad. Thank God it ended. Wow, that movie was freaking amazing. Oh my God. Oh God, I can't wait for the next one. If you think Ahmed and Khalid are correct, then it's simple. You are a dumbass. If you really think that Hereditary is a bad movie, then you should go watch it again. Hereditary is considered to be one of my favorite horror movies of all time. And if you really think you can give The Nun the night of day and say that it's better than Hereditary, then you clearly lack some movie sense. Why do people hate 824? In general, let me ask this question. Why does the general audience hate 824? And it's not just 824. The general audience hates films that are similar to 824 style films. And it's not a rhetorical question, and the answer is pretty simple. It's different. Just because it's different, we seem keen to hate it. 84 has released 3 horror movies so far. It Comes at Night, The Witch, and recently Hereditary. All of these movies have been praised at festivals, but when it comes to the general audience, reviews were not that good. This can be linked back to Blade Runner 2049 in my last episode, where people found the movie to be extremely boring. And those people are just the general audience. If you knew what we were getting into, would you watch the movie? And that's the problem. The trailers might have been mismarketed to make the movie feel like it was what it was. As a massive cinephile, I find this to be extremely disappointing because I like fresh ideas. I like unique storylines. I don't like to see the same shit over and over. But again, it seems to me the general audience just wants to watch the next Conjuring and hope for more scares than the ones before, even if it comes to cheap jump scares. Which I found really weird, considering how one reviewer said that The Nun was the best movie he's ever seen and Hereditary was the worst. So in the end, it comes to your preference. Would you rather have more jump scares and a terrible storyline, or a good storyline and less jump scares? Well, as a cinephile, I can tell you which one I want. Going back to Kuwaitis in my old post, as I said before, and I'm totally going to get deported because of this. We are the part of that general audience. We do not like new things. We like to see the same horror movies repeated over and over and over again. Then when a movie like It Comes at Night, which is pretty fresh and unique, we just go and batter the hell out of it with reviews. Wow, the movie was boring. Wow, the movie was shit. Wow, the movie did not match my expectations. And I come to the conclusion that we just want to see predictable storylines with predictable outcomes, and we don't like to think. Hereditary has a formula of show and don't tell, which I really liked. I really liked trying to solve the mystery on my own. I really liked trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Kuwaitis and other general audiences don't like that. They rather be having their hands held throughout the movie and have the story told to them as if they were sat in their bed with their mother reading them a bedtime story. We as Kuwaitis also have something called short time memory span. We literally have the memory span of a goldfish. Once there's nothing happening on the screen, we'll be bored, we will leave the theater, we'll start using our phone, then in the end of all that, we'll be like, what? The movie never explained that. No, it didn't. And what it did is just you weren't fucking paying attention. This story is a bit personal to me because a similar altercation happened with me and my brother when we went to watch Dunkirk. I watched it the first time with my dad and I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed the movie a lot. The editing was good. The music was great. The storyline, although it could have been better, it was still solid. Seems to me when my brother watched the movie, he didn't really like it. And I'm okay with people giving out their opinions and all that. And everybody has their own judgment, their own opinions on the movie. But my brother just had the wrong reasons for hating the movie. Like there were not too many women in the movie, or why was there Hans Zimmer ticking sound happening every time. Turns out my brother was just using his phone the entire time during the movie, and then when he was asking the questions like, why did this happen? That's stupid, that's dumb. Turns out he wasn't really paying attention. And that is just a metaphor to our general audience. We don't pay attention. So don't question me when people are leaving the theaters or on their phones, and then at the end of the movie, they ask these stupid questions like, why did this happen or why did that happen? And in the end, they weren't paying attention. And it's given me the right to call you a fucking idiot. So don't tell me the movie's bad because you don't understand it, when you didn't even give an attempt to understand it at all, you idiots. It's these weird questions that question me, like, is cinema dead? Like, cinema is dead. And the problem is, I'd rather be watching movies back in the 70s and the 80s than be watching it in this brain dead generation, unfortunately. It leaves you with the question, is cinema dead? Or is our generation just brain dead and doesn't appreciate cinema as it is? That's the question I'm leaving you off with. I don't have much jokes or gimmicks for this kind of episode because, to be honest, I just came up with it today and wanted to shoot it as soon as I can. I'm still waiting for The Nun to be released on Blu-ray so I can show you how crap the movie really is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a last minute thing, as I said before. Before I go, I want to make something clear. You have the right to have an opinion on movies. It's only when it's a stupid opinion that I have a problem with. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm out.
Dad, I don't like this.
What's happening?
هلا بوزر هلا حبيبي لا والله مستني